We begin tonight with a tragic story. Breaking news on the northeast side of Grand Rapids. A toddler has died in this house fire.
Flames broke out earlier this evening at the home on Dale Street Northeast. That's just west of Plainfield, south of Ann Street. 24-hour News 8's Barton Dieter spoke with fire officials and a neighbor who ran into the burning home. Barton, what can you tell us?
Well, it's been a devastating night here, to be sure. Neighbors and family, friends were all here when they brought out the lifeless blanket-wrapped body of the little girl. I'm told her name is Giselle, somewhere between the ages of 1 and 2 years old. Behind me, I'll step aside so you can see there's still firefighters on scene. They're investigating, working to find out what exactly caused this fire. But the call came out around 7 p.m. tonight when firefighters got here. This is some video provided to us from a viewer that shows what they were facing. The flames were intense, the heat was intense, and it took them only about 15 minutes to knock down this fire, we're told. But the problem, of course, was inside. This little girl, she was in a back bedroom. Family members say that she was scared by the fire and the noise from the fire alarms, and she went and hid. Firefighters finally found her in a back room. Here's what the chief had to say about finding that girl today.
Crews had located the child very early on in the incident, within the first 10 minutes. However, we knew that there was nothing that could be done, and so in those cases, we do not disturb the scene. We want to reserve that and then do proper investigation before we move the body.
Now, there were neighbors gathered out here, of course, and there was one neighbor, a guy named Terry, who lived across the street that we talked to. He went into the home, tried to do something here. His mother saw the flames, called him, and he just felt like he had to do something. Here's what he had to say.
I ran in and went as far as I can. It was a little choky with the smoke, and I barely made him out myself, but I looked around and I couldn't see nothing, so... The heat, too, the heat was starting to build up, and plastic, you can hear the plastic popping, other things popping and all that, so.
You say you're not a hero type, but why did you do it? What made you decide that you had to do that?
Because I was a kid.
Yeah.
You know, had to try something.
Now, the fire officials remain here on the scene, of course, and they'll be trying to find the exact cause of this fire. There were 6 people in this house, we were told. 4 of them children, all got out except for the child here. There's no cause yet. We just know that it started somewhere in the rear of the house, not far from where this child's body was found. It's a sad day here, to be sure. We'll keep you updated on this both here and online at woodtv.com. Live in Grand Rapids, Barton Dieter's 24-hour News 8.